And welcome back. It's Tuesday, so that means it's time to dish on all the latest happenings from Hollywood.
That's right. We're talking celebrity gossip, and Penelope Jean joins us right now to talk what's hot and what's not.
Yeah, welcome.
And there's a little bit, I would say there was a little bit of what's hot and what's not last night on the Housewives reunion show.
Yes.
Oh boy. Tell me a little bit about that fight between Teresa and Danielle.
Well, you know, the show barely started. It was 30 seconds in, and Teresa kind of jumped out of her seat and started attacking Danielle. So yeah. I know Danielle is not a fan favorite, and there's a lot of controversy that just seems to follow her.
And there it is right there.
But last night's show, like, look at this.
Yeah, real class act, it seems.
Well, and that's the problem with Teresa. You want to like her, and she is a good mom and a good wife and things like that. But what Danielle said was not anything. She
didn't antagonize her. I really don't know. I think, you know, Teresa last season when she threw the table, ever since then she seems to have taken on a new persona as the kind of like tough girl on the block sort of thing. So I don't know if that's her
bully.
Yeah.
And she pushed Andy right there trying to hold her back, but she pushes Andy back into his seat at one point in the show, so not okay.
No, that's not a good idea. And now Danielle's off the show. She won't be coming back for season 3.
Well, without her though, what do you think the show is going to be like?
You know, that's a great question. I think the family as a whole had Danielle as a fall guy. I mean, love her or hate her, she, you know, very nicely worked out as their fall guy. I'm not sure if they're going to turn on each other now. We'll have to wait and see season 3. But we still have part 2 of this reunion special on the 6th, next week.
Yeah, it makes for good TV. Hey, we're talking about it, right? Can't beat that. What's up next? What do you have on tap here?
We've got some Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Oh, poor Paris. So
no, poor Paris. Why poor Paris?
No, I'm actually being very facetious. I don't feel bad for her.
Yeah.
The district attorney in Las Vegas, David Roger, is going to make an example of her, it looks like. He's also the district attorney who put O.J. Simpson behind bars for robbery after he got off on the murder charge. So he's tough, and he does not like celebrities coming into town and thinking they can just,
she's a repeat offender too, so we'll see what happens with that. Now, obviously Dancing with the Stars, a huge hit. We found out last night who's going to be the contestants. What do you think?
Oh, it's a great mix. I'm looking forward to seeing Jennifer Grey, actually.
I know, right?
Sounds good.
I haven't seen her in years.
Florence Henderson?
Exactly.
Bristol Palin.
Yeah, we could probably do without Bristol Palin.
I'm just saying.
They always look for a nice cross-section of all different types of people to, you know, you want some that you don't like and you want some
So
that
if you had to put money on it right now, if you're a bettor, who do you think would probably make it to the finals from this selection we have here?
Well, Brandy's a very good choice. I mean, she's another one
that
just makes her living as an entertainer, a dancer, a singer.
But I think they were saying that 5 out of however many seasons they've had, 5 of the seasons it's been an athlete that has won. And they've got Kurt Warner on there, which used to be a football player, and then I think Rick Fox.
Rick Fox, who he's a tall guy, and you know, then you got David Hasselhoff, who's probably got some good moves. I heard he has great albums over in Europe. He's pretty big in Europe.
He is very big in Germany.
Germany, yes.
Right. No, it'd be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch. But I mean, it only stands to reason that the athletes are going to go farther in this. I was at Dancing with the Stars last season and saw a lot of it up close and personal, and that is hard work. I mean, they really work it to get to that level.
People getting injured. I've seen that before. So, well, Evan and I want to enter, but they're not letting us right now.
You know, I mean, Alvin Green has some good moves too. We saw earlier he could be a great contestant.
Nothing would surprise me with her Alvin Green. So. I would not be surprised.
Well, kind of going back to reality, though, or reality TV show, I should say. I don't know how much of reality it is.
No, it's definitely reality.
But Top Chef kind of dethroned Survivor at the Emmys.
I think it was Amazing Race that won it for 7 years.
Okay, Amazing Race.
Yeah, another great show.
Yeah,
I would love for Survivor to win it one of these days. But they started that award 7 years ago. It's Outstanding Reality Competition. And every year so far in 7 years it has gone to the Amazing Race, which is a fabulous show. But Top Chef, they have really been coming along over the last couple of seasons. They're adding celebrity guests, and who knew, really? I mean, they've done an outstanding job to turn a cooking show into something that's been such a pop culture craze.
Isn't it in DC now?
I'm not sure where it's located, but my wife and my mother-in-law both watch the show, and it's intense. Like, I thought cooking was fun, and hey, let's try some food.
I have to give it to them. They've done a great job at turning, you know, an ordinary thing into something that men love the show, women love the show.
Very dramatic, yeah.
Yeah. Good for them. Hats off.
Everybody has to eat. You know?
I guess so. Well, next week, hopefully, we've got some really good stuff. I'm sure that Danielle and Teresa will get into it again. And
Yeah, we'll be sitting here talking about it.
Yeah, and let's find out what happens this Paris. I'm telling you, Paris watch. Let's start it right now. See what happens. Took the light off of Lindsay Lohan a little bit, though. Good
Hey.
for-
A little bit, but you know
Lilo's.
they've run in the same crowds, and it's just girls, please wake
Yeah.
up, stop doing this. 29 years old, Paris Hilton. It's
Definitely
time
not
to
role models for the girls out
No,
there at
no.
all.
like you said, she's
invest
a repeat
yourself
offender.
in a charity, Paris, and do something good in this world. That's what you should focus on.
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
man.
see on that. But hey, you know what? Next week will be another week. There'll be much more to talk about, I'm sure.
Guess we'll
Yes.
see.
All
More
right.
to
Thanks
come.
so much
Thanks,
for joining us.
Penelope.
Thank you.
All right, and straight ahead on today's show, how would you like to meet a NASCAR legend and get into the River Dogs game for free? We'll tell you how next with Service Master of Charleston. Stay with us.